Everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie, and today we are going to make I'm not sure how to call them, a little not folios, I don't know, things to hold ephemera again. So well, let's start. A variety of papers. So this is a thick paper, I would say, probably like 150 GSM. I have an envelope, which paper is also quite thick. I have a page of an atlas, which is also thick. And then I took a piece of a masterboard. But the important things, if you do masterboards like I do, choose one that has some background on the back side. You don't want your paper white, I would say. Okay, so, well, let's pick up first the envelope, and for this we're going to open it. Are we? Are we? We are, but first we're going to close it, because that's how I am. Why this is obviously a thrifted envelope. It's vintage, not antique. So what I'm going to do is get some glue. Just make sure that it is closed correctly, and then we are going to open it on one side to make what we want. So here we go. And then I'm not going to use my knife. I'm going to use a paper trimmer. So here we are. And I'm going to choose a side on which I want to open it. Not that it really matters, but I'm going to do it like this. So I'm just going to cut a very small amount. It's just so that my envelope can be opened in two, and I'm going to remove this part and this part as well. There you go. You have 2 pages. Okay, so let me put this back there. We are first going to make this one. So you, my friends, will wait on the side. So I could do 2 things out of one. I could fold this back inside to have pockets, or I can add some things here to have pockets, and I think that's what I'm going to do. But first I need to cover this. So before, my cup of coffee. Before I choose what I'm going to cover it with, I'm just going to ink it like this, and also on the other side, like this. So I'm going to ink the inside as well, because I don't know yet what I'm going to put. And I'm going to put some light. Look. Oh, Sophie, we have light for the time being. So I had to stop filming because my children and partners were leaving. They're going to get a dress, my youngest daughter, because she's invited to a wedding, and she's never been to a wedding, at least not a wedding like this, and she has put up quite some weight because of the medicine she's taking, and because of the fact that she eats up. There's no, but it's due to the medicine mainly. So she's quite anxious. Okay, so, and my eldest daughter is going to help her. Samy, descend. He's sitting on the upper back of a rocking chair. So I can tell you that in a few minutes, we will probably hear some noise and he'll be on the floor with the chair. I am looking for something. Let me show you. This is the pouch I took out. And in this, I have a lot of old advertisements. I have some advertisements and probably more advertisements, but I also have some paintings. I've taken out another pouch with only paintings. It's sitting on my knee, not the right way. We need to find something vertical, like this. Well, that's not too bad. Let's see if we find something else, because we also have the back to fill in, envelopes, advertisements that are not the right size. I'm probably not going to find one that is the right size, although I would want to, but maybe for another little little of this we're going to make. That might surely work for the inside. Who knows? Oh! Technically, it's supposed to be like this, but who cares? Sorry, lady. I think I found what I wanted, which means I have other pouches with industrial goodies, and I could have a look there as well. Oh, another one, du bonnet. Why are they all horizontal? Oh yeah, I had one where the ads were orange. Come on, be kind to me. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to put this one on the side and I'm going to get an industrial. I found some things and we're going to see what we can use. Definitely. And then on the back, we could have this, or we could have this, which I think is what we're going to have. Okay, so let me just put this on the side for now. I'm going to use you as a glue page, and then I'll use you to make a booklet. So first, my lovely machine. These come from it's a book. This one is a book on industry, on the progress of industry. It's like an encyclopedia. It's like one of the, I think I showed them in a thrift haul not so long ago. I got one for Margaret as well. Well, many. So, because I know she likes that as well. Oh, no glue at all here? Why that? Why did I do that? So, somewhere there, I think I said. There we go. Beautiful. What are we going to put? I have absolutely no clue where my brown tape is. So maybe some washi tape then. Like this. Okay, the back, so just a bit of ink, and this is coming from a science magazine. And this is about organization of work, regulations on hygiene, and something else in a modern factory. Okay. I am going to put some washi tape as well, but not the same. Maybe this one that I never used. Oh, and this, it says a worker, a lady, sewing little steel tubes. This washi tape is really cool. I really like it. Oh, I can't wait to have my nails done. I really hate what I have now, but it's my fault. I told the lady, who's actually the mother of my daughter's boyfriend, do what you want, and this is what happened. And so it's fun the first day, and then you're like, oof, that. So next time, my choice, for sure. Okay, we are not glued correctly, so I am trying to remedy that. We need to make two or four little pockets. We could make 4 little pockets, in which case we have to cover the back of this. And to do that, I'm going to use either, let me see what I have under my desk. I have a big bag of documents that I want to sell. But who knows, maybe I'll find one that I can use. Like, there, we have some. Who am I going to use? Not you. You and you, okay. So, you are going back in the bag. And how am I going to proceed? I am going to do this. So I'm going to put glue on the page directly here. But you could leave it white. I mean, it's really up to you. There's no need to cover it. If you like it white, by all means, let it white. Okay. So I am going to... am I going to rip you or cut you? That's a good question. Let's cut you if I find the scissors. I think I'm going to order another pair of these scissors, not the other one, because the other one I have one that works fine. Because these ones I've used for quite a long time and they've been through everything. And I think I would like just one pair of scissors that I would only use for fussy cut. Fussy cutting, fussy cuts. Yep. So I think that is what I will do. Ooh, we have beautiful scraps now. And I'm going to do with this. Okay, so sort of the same procedure. Let's just put some glue. Do we have glue everywhere? No, apparently not. And now we do. There we go. And again, I'm going to cut the excess. Okay, so we have our backgrounds. Now we want to make 4 little pockets. I'm going to sneeze, I'm so sorry. Wow, and that was a small one. And 2 pockets. What do I want as pockets? Because we can use anything to make a pocket if we want. Let me see. What do I have next to me? I have so many things. The thing is, what do I want? Do we want some pictures? Maybe we do. Let me get some. So I found some pictures. And I'm probably going to choose 2 of them. Oh, he's beautiful, isn't he? Provided I find one that I think would fit here. Well, I sort of like this one. This is beautiful, but I will keep it for something else. What do we have here? Trees. Yeah, I think I will have a small one and a big one. Oh, do I like that even better? I don't know. Just looking while we're there. Okay, good. Well, we have two. Actually, we have three. So I said this one I wanted. Do I want this one? Or do I want that one? I think that one. And then I found, this belonged to my father. Let me just put on more light. So you see, Jean-Pierre Daubet, that's my father. And he had a lot of these. And some of them, and I think it was gifted to him by his aunt, who lived in the US. She married a soldier after the war and left for the US. And I know them all by heart. Sorry. Aircraft Carrier, Disneyland, Grand Canyon, Buffalo Bill, etc., etc. But I also have some of these. And this one is about the Sahara, but I don't think they were his. I don't know where they came from, actually. So these are on France, and, you know, I also have the device on which you read them. The Secret of the Monster Sea, yes, that was him. The Muppets, Nemo. We're going to get this one. And what I want to do is cut it in two. But you could use, you know, if you don't have these, just use anything else that's round, for example. Maybe a die. You have a die that makes circles. Just cut it in half. Okay, I would love it to be somewhere in the other half. Okay. I'm just going to glue my pockets. I'm going to put my second picture. Might reinforce it just a little bit because it's not in such a good state. Washi tape, what else? We have washi tape, let's use washi tape. Now I'm going to glue it down. Oh, that one was taken in 56. There we go. Where are my wet wipes? Okay. Can you believe they're probably like 70 years old and they look new? I love I remember when I was a child and I was going to I was in Rome to see my grandfather, and obviously there were already tourists, and you could buy, there were like little cameras in plastic, and inside they would have pictures like this, and I just loved them. It's a shame we didn't keep any. Okay. Oh, I love this. Where is, there it is. Yes, I know it shows. I'm thinking, well, I could put it like this, or like this, like this, or like this, I think. Maybe another time the other way around. Like this. Whoop. Okay. What could we add? Maybe some small bits. Something in color. And what about the other one? And maybe another little one. Okay, and I think I want some postal stamps. So first, let me glue my little. Woo! It's a mixing words day. Let's glue the labels. Wow. I'm scared to talk now. Okay. Now you. Oh, they had warned us that there would be a tempest, and we were wondering when it would arrive. It seems the wind is starting to blow a little, but it's not supposed to be huge here. More in the southwest of France, where my parents live. We'll see. Oh, lovely inked fingers. Okay. There we go. Don't know why I have to whisper, but I whisper. Like this. So let me get a couple of stamps. So I took some stamps out. Let's see. By the way, I'm not sure how many of these I'm going to make. Depends on the time that we use to make one. Oh, this is a Fable de la Fontaine. Oh, you're beautiful. Beautiful. You're alone? Yes, no, yes. Oh my God. I hope nothing is going to fly across the garden. Okay, do I want another one? Yes, I do. And I said I wanted something here, didn't I? Or if I didn't, well, I say it now. Yeah, we don't have many tempests of things like this. We don't have hurricanes, for example. But it's not something that I'm really happy about. Well, I guess no one is, but I'm not easily scared, believe you me. But that, yeah, I'm not completely at ease, especially as my children are now on the roads. And also, there has been, I was, I don't know, less than 10 years ago, because I was not living here. I was living in, where was I living? Can't remember whether I was still living in Luxembourg or in Belgium at the moment. And at work, we had so many people not showing up on one day because there had been a tornado in Luxembourg, and which is not something we are used to. And nobody was injured. It was just some houses were damaged. And we don't build our houses in wood, so they damage less. Usually they just lose the roof when something like this happens. But yeah. And now would not be a good time. Not that it would ever be a good time. Once we had a big tempest like this. It was in 99, I think, Christmas time. And it was in Luxembourg, but it because I lived in Luxembourg, and I was even at my parents' house at the time. And yeah, it was incredible what the wind could do. And I was at my parents' on that night, but I didn't live here. I lived in a very wooden area, which is called the Little Switzerland in Luxembourg. And yeah, so many trees had been put down, so many trees. Rocks had fallen. It was really, yeah, a big thing. And it had happened in Bordeaux as well, where my parents live, which is also in the middle of a forest. And yeah, the place was unrecognizable. Okay, I think we're done. I don't think I'm going to round any angles. And we have a little ephemera holder. Look, you can put little bits and pieces everywhere. These are just offcuts from postcards, but this is what you can do. And it would hold quite a lot of them, actually. So, yay! We've made one. I really like it. What we could do, maybe, is put an eyelid here. And an eyelid here. Or do we put it on the back? And then have something like a closure with an elastic band. I think we could do that. Let me just put 2 eyelids. Oopla. So, setting. It's too near the border. Yeah. Like this. 2 little eyelids. No, I don't want a blue one. Oh, I have some like these. And I do have a lot of them that I never use. Why don't I use them? Because I forget about them, because I don't know where they are. It took me like forever to find them, but I found them. I'm not sure which setting now. Don't know. Let's try this one. Don't escape. Don't escape. Okay. So now I need a piece of elastic. Do I have one here? Doesn't seem so. So let me just get a piece here. Whoop! No, don't. There is a weird noise. It clicks. And it seems to be coming from the air conditioning, which is not on, so I don't understand. I do not understand. Okay. I could choose another color, but no. What I'm going to do, now I need to think. I'm going to do this. So we can have it closed like this. And I will see if I have some trinkety bits that I can put on the side of the elastic. Okay, so that's one. Let's make another one. A bit different. What am I going to take? The atlas or the masterboard? Maybe the masterboard. So this is the masterboard I have. It's black on the other side. So I'm just going to make it to the size I want. So it doesn't need to be as big. Okay, and then I'm going to make it this. No, no, there's no growling. No, no. Sam. Not only is it just a cat, but it's a cat you know, because it's ours. So no way. No growling. Just tell her how much you love her. Hmm? I need to put this back so that I can open the other drawer where I should have a scoring board. And so how big is this one? This is, yeah, why did you make your life easy, Sophie? 18,3, ça fait 9. 9 et des boîtes. So my middle should be somewhere. Somewhere here. So that's 150, so it should be here. Okay, I'm going to score it here. And then if need be, we will shorten the whole thing. And I know I have a bone folder. Yes, it is there. So, where did I say? I made a mark. Suppose this is my mark. Is it? Boo. Well, I can't see any other mark, so it is going to be. Okay. There we go. Fold it. And yes, sort of. So I'm just going to get the scissors and trim that right away. Okay. So we have this. I am going to round the corners on this one. Here and here. Then I'm just going to ink it. What I'm first going to do, I'm going to place a piece of fabric tape here. Well, it won't show much, but we can still try to ink the inside. Okay. So, fabric tape. I'm going to take some that we made together. Oh, I need to move my crutches. There you go. There you go. What am I looking for? Fabric tape. There. So yesterday we sorted again all the clothes that were in my dressing and made space because it's not going to be my bedroom as well. And so I sorted things. And I have so many clothes that I need to just cut into pieces of fabric that I can use. So we have a vintage one, or we have this. I don't know, not this one, I think. Oh, the other ones are at the bottom, of course. Don't want anything too dark, I think. And of course, the ones I pick up are the dark ones. Otherwise, where would the fun be? Where would the fun be? I don't want. Oh, we have a red one, but it's too thin. Ah, voila. Look at this one. I like this one. So, I'm going to cut a piece. With my paper trimmer, yes. I'm gonna make it like this. I know it's going to be too big. Better too big than too short. And then I'm going to cut I know it shows, I'm thinking I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Yes, I have nice fabric that I'm going to be able to use. And also I'm going to be able to make new fabric tapes. Yeah, that's okay. And tonight I should sleep in my new bedroom. And I wanted this to be ready for when we get the new puppy, which is probably going to be on the 29th of November, October. And you're not straight, and I don't care. I'm just going to trim. Do you hear the click? I don't understand this. Okay. Cute. Cute. What do I want to put here? Maybe just a fussy cut, not something to cover the whole of it. And I have seen a fussy cut where? Somewhere. Not over the rainbow. So bear with me. I know what I want. I just didn't find some that I could use. I want a fussy cut. A bit like this, but much, much smaller. So you are too big. It might be that I don't have any. Could be. In which case I'll have to look again. Too big, too big. Too big. Okay. Well, so I have to keep on looking. Okay. I don't mind. That's another box. This one. Oh, sometimes are harder than others. But you have no. It doesn't have to be a whole person. It could be something else as well, couldn't it? Oh, I see heads, I see legs. She's too big. She's headless, but her head is there, but I'm not going to be able to use it. You, my little friends, are too big. Too big. Okay. I'm going to look for something elsewhere in the other box, which is just the same as this one. And just that one as well. Are you all going to be too big? Or am I going to be able to find something? I have to make a journal. I have so many things that I want to use. Christmas mouse. A bike. A chair. A shoe. Okay. Well, if I don't have what I want here, I'm gonna do that. Because that would have been perfect. Had this lady not been tall enough. Well, it's my fault. I could have made my thing bigger, but I didn't. Okay, so that leaves us with nothing. I can't believe that I have nothing. That is just not Sophie. So, what could we put here? I could fussy cut this. I could. Oh, maybe I have a resin piece. That's the way, that's a hat. Yeah, I probably do have a resin piece. Let me see. So, resin. Let me see. You. No. Maybe you. Too big. Or you, or you, or you, or you. Okay, let me see which one I like best. Now that I've made the booklet disappear. Can you believe this? What have I done with it? What have I done with it? I'm never going to find it again. Bear with me. So, here it is. Let's see. Let's audition. Okay. Not okay. I don't think I want these ones. Too big. I don't want to fussy cut. So we have you, my lady. What do you like? This one or this one? I like both. Let me put it that way. I'm going to use you, I think. And I'm going to put something underneath you. Some trim or some lace. Let me get. Okay. So I got a piece of that. So I just need to cut around you. This is not my fabric scissors that I like. Don't know where I put them. I can't see them. I suppose somebody took them. And that is not something I like. So I'm just going to cut you here and I can see. I'm going to sneeze. I'm so sorry. I want to take off glitter glue, provided it's happy to work with me. Oh, I'm going to sneeze again. Terrible. Okay, you're doing this just to annoy me, right? Just to annoy me. Yeah. You will not be successful. I will be. Okay, I'm going to let this dry. And then I will cut around it and I will glue it on my sort of cover. So, you're here. Now, I don't think I will put anything on the back. I will leave it like this. What do we want to use as tiny pockets? What do we have? So many things we can use. Do I have some postcard thingies? Let's see, we have 2 boxes, well actually 3, of postcard thingies. Let's see if I have small stuff. Does it need to be small? I don't know. Because this could hold ephemera. Nobody says they need to have 2 pockets on its side. You could have 1. No. No. Let's see. They're too small. No. Might be that I use something else. Huh? It doesn't need to be the same. But that is quite nice. Okay. Yep. Oh, that's going to be a quick and easy one. Okay. If you don't have old postcards, just use recent postcards or photograph some a magazine or books. Just glue them on something sturdier, like a piece of packaging, and then just glue them like this and there will be pockets. So there's nothing, you know, it's not because you don't have what I have that you cannot do it. Oh, somebody's dripping. Why? I don't understand this glue. I don't. But I guess it doesn't really matter. So here you are, lady. And what happened to the other one? She's here. So how am I going to do that? That's all right. There you go. I don't actually think I would add anything because it would be too much. I sort of like it that way. And so in here you could put things like, let me see. A piece of ephemera like this. And I don't have any other one here. So you could have put any type of ephemera, couldn't you? Maybe we're going to put some sort of a lace thing under the gentleman. Actually, I just want to trim. Yes, I do. Let me see. I am going to cut a piece about here. I am going to put glue. This, and then the other side like this. I'm going to put some glue again on here. And I'm going to glue you on the front, somewhere there. There you go. I'm going to wait a minute until it glues. In the meantime, I want to put some patina, and I bought this one because my other ones, I love them, but they dry far too quickly. So I got this from Stamperia. let's see how it works. Works fine. Ah, the last fly of the season wants to be my friend, but I don't. Okay, let's do the outside of the back. Okay, there we go. Wet wipe. Oh, they decided to come all of them together. Okay, good. So all I have left now to do is just tie a knot. Or try to. Ugh. Ugh. And there you go. You have a lovely thingy with a bow. Okay, so we've made 2 of them. Let me see how we are time-wise. There we go. Well, these took me longer than I expected. Therefore, we're going to stop at 2. I'm pretty sure we'll make some more in a random ephemera session. So let's look at them. So we've made this one from an envelope, pictures, and we call it Viewmaster. I don't know how you call them actually. So these, and they can hold, you have 4 pockets, so it can hold quite a lot of little things. And we've made a closure with an elastic, and this is the back side, which I think is gorgeous as well. Now, then we made this little fellow, which is closed by a lace bow. Okay, so this is a resin piece that I glued on some lace, let's call it lace. This is a piece of masterboard that was actually double-sided, so I could use the inside. I've put some fabric lace, some gold patina, and that's it. So inside I've kept the back side as it was, and I just added 2 fussy cuts from old postcards. Don't know why. Well, okay, and it can hold a couple of ephemera as well. So yeah, that's it for today. I had fun. I thought it had been quicker than this, but no. So yeah, I need to make more of this to just insert them into journals. So anyway, I'll be back on Saturday. And until then, I wish you all an excellent rest of the week. Take care of yourselves and see you then. Bye-bye.